How do you do, dear friends of Rauta and Metal? This time we have a rather interesting Finnish black metal band for review. This one is Erakko, which means hermit, and their first album called The Last Sigh. Now, this is a curious band because started around 2019, and since then there have been plenty of smaller releases, mostly demos and whatnot. And it took like 13 years for the band to actually make this first full album. This runs for a little bit more than 30 minutes, 37 or something like that. Features 3 guys, of which not all of them are original lineup. And the music here is rawish black metal. As you can see, this one features no booklet, so all there is to know basically is this recording information and all the other parts, but lyrics not available on this CD format. Other than that, I like it, especially this kind of a grim and creepy cover image. I don't know, there's something that speaks to me so much. Like, this is very horrible undead creature. Now that might be just me, but it is what it is. So here we have Erakko Metal Archive site. As you can see, a lot of demos and splits and whatever, but only one album. And this one is The Last Sigh. Sorry, 34 minutes instead of 37 or so. This is interesting because at the same time it's being raw and kind of a grim, that isn't very polished or nicely produced and all that stuff. It gives you out kind of a good groove. There is a momentum where this band almost kind of got rock and rollish. And then there are those more roller end of black metal riffs. Very timeless in so many ways. This could be basically from the 90s, but at the same time this is very much like 2010s forward. So lots of different things, but not in terms of extremities. First of all, while there are definitely more energetic tempo parts, it never gets too fast. I'm talking about the bands like Marduk and Dark Funeral, etc., which go kind of hyper blasting in terms of black metal, and Erakko doesn't really go there, even with their faster parts. Now, when it slows down, it goes to the mid-tempo section, and also those, say, zones between these two, but it never goes too slow. I mean, it's not kind of a doom metal thing, but definitely there is variety in the music, which then again makes this rather interesting, both in drum tempos and riffs. Some are almost like old school death metal flirting, just a little bit, mind you, but there is that kind of a layer that with different sound it might actually sound way more death metallic. But overall, because of the grim output and the ways these songs are done, incorporating these very raw black metal vocals. These are something worth mentioning because I think they're very much the better end of black metal vocals. Then it gets this kind of a very rawish feeling. Overall, I would say this is definitely a goodish album. Goodish, not exactly good, because what this lacks is the punch that the kind of a memorability gives this album. I mean, it isn't really there as much as you were hoping. There are clearly parts where it almost goes like, yes, this is nailing it. But it doesn't really go that far that I would be like praising it. But definitely an interesting release, and I think this album has a lot of good pieces or elements or ideas that a little bit different executed could indeed result a strong album. Now, this is definitely worth checking out, already out since late March 2022 to Narpetake Produktionen. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there you have it. Check out the links below for more information and music. Now, the band doesn't seem to be existing on social media, so there are no links to Facebook or Instagram or whatever, but you can find the music and you can dig some more information on metal archives and whatnot. Take a look at the links and you'll have it. Thanks for checking out the review. Should you have any comments or questions, let me know. Thanks and bye-bye.